Hey Doodlebugs, in honour of the new and amazing series Small Profits on the BBC, let's draw a homunculus. Okay, let's begin with, in the middle of our paper, I'm going to draw a small line going across, just like that. And then we're going to curve a line going round and round. And then two lines above there, one there and one there. Now we're going to curve a line over like that, and the same on the other side, like that. Then we can make some big goggly eyes here, so a sort of circle going round and a circle going round there. Now just between this bit of the eye here and the nose here, we're going to do a line going down and down. And then we're going to curve a line going over like this, so over, curving slightly and like that. And then bring that scary little mouth down, so a line going down, across and up, joining. And then some little sharp teeth, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and the same at the bottom, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. Now we're going to curve down past the mouth, over and up like that. And then put a couple of cheekbones in there, so a line going over and joining, and the same on that side. Might even put a slight line just going across to show the underneath those cheekbones. Now we've got that, I'm going to do these kind of ear shapes. So I'm going to curve a line over and over, slightly apart from the face there, and these kind of earlobe parts, I think that's what they are, it's hard to tell in the programme. They go around like that, and the same on that side, like that. And then curve some lines inside and inside like that. Then we're going to bring a slight line going up and over, and then again another one curving over and like that. And then we're going to bring two lines like this. Then we're going to do a side of a square like that. And then again on top to make a sort of cross shape like that. And then we've got these sort of crown marks, so I'm going to do a sort of point there, and the same on that side, and again behind another point going to there, just next to that cross. same on that side. Now we've got that sort of head there, I'm going to bring a small neck under this chin like that. And then I'm going to curve out these shoulders going just under the ear, and just under here. It's like a sort of cape coming out, or wings. And then we're going to do some fingers, so just level with the bottom of this eye, we're going to come down to about here, and I'll do these sort of pointy finger like that. And then another one going away from this one, so pointy finger like that. And another pointy finger like that. And then we're going to do another one here, similar to that side, pointy finger, another one there, and another one just there. Then across, and make a thumb, and the same on that side. It keeps it easy, keeping it symmetrical like that. And we now bring a shoulder or arm going over this way and this way. And then we're going to curve it back, same there. And then the arm there and the arm there. And then join that together like that, like his arms are folded in with his hands out. Now I've said shoulder a few times, but it is the actual shoulder, so a line going over like that and like that. And then in the middle here we're going to do some sort of chest marks. So a line curving and a line curving like that. Now I'm going to do under this hand a leg and a leg. Let's push that up slightly just so you can see it. And then a knee and a knee. And then curve that down and down. And then I'm going to curve the body down like here and here. And then where the bottom of that body part is, I'm going to do a couple of heels for his feet. And then down and down. And then curve that round and round like that. And then just on this foot here I'm going to put some small sort of toe shapes. But this side I'm going to curve it around, so where that foot ends I want to curve a line round to make his tail come around like this. And then that's going to curve around the back, and then we can put the rest of that foot in the back there. Now you can follow this line round and curve back again. And then we're going to bring that round, just going behind the tail there. Now I'm going to bring this tail around this side, so I'm going to see where it follows round to about just there, so just in the middle. Curve it around like that, and then over a bit, and I'm going to do a slight point like that, and then bring that around, over, and join that up like that. Now I've got that, I'm going to put some sort of marks here. He's got some sort of swirly marks on his stomach. And curl it around like this. Just a few marks to give them some shape. And then some creases above the belly there. And then I want to join these back parts up, so I'm going to go round, round, and join there. Round, round, and join there. Now I've got that, I'm going to curve a line over that way to a point, and over that way to a point. And then we're going to curve this sort of cape, sort of wings coming around the back and down, and similar on this side. You can sort of make it any way you want, a little bit wavy. And then we're going to curve round with that one. And then we're going to curve back round like that to where that foot is there. Now we're going to do another curve there, and that's going to curve around and back to that bit. Now I'm going to do a few lines just to make this look like it's creasing up behind him, and the same there. And then a few more lines around the back, just like that. Now I'm going to put another line coming around the back here, and then around a point again, like that, because there's a few tentacly bits in the background. And another one here, around, and curve that back to there. Now down the sides here, I'm going to make the side of a jar, so as straight as you can, do a line. It's a bit wobbly, but you might want to use a ruler, but I'm being lazy. A line coming down like this, just slightly above where the bottom of the homunculus is, and the same down here to just above like that. And then we're going to curve this line around the bottom to there. And just show the top of the curve of the jar like this. I'm going to put a hint at the inside of the jar, so I'm going to do another line running loosely, have a few gaps in it, down the edge, and the same loosely down there, and then bring another line around that bit, and then you can do the back of the jar, sort of like a sort of circle going behind loosely like that, around the back of him. And just so you can see what I do at the top, I'm going to bring that down slightly, and then I'm going to do a small lid coming across, slightly different to the TV show, but just to give the idea of a jar, like that. And then we're going to do a line curving around almost to the other side of there, and then going back across to there. As it's a big one, I've gone right to the edge of the screen here, so excuse me for that, but I think you can still see the majority of it. So now I'm going to do some lines just showing the edge of that jar coming round up here, and then we're just going to go on to these final details. So I'm going to do a few small circles to show bubbles in there. It's just to give that effect of water. And then we want to put a few creases on him, so maybe some lines on the face, lines around this crown or horns there. And then we're going to join some bits up. Bottom lip on that bit there. And then a few just creases to give that body a bit of texture. And then a couple of faint lines on this tail, showing that curve. And once again, some lines on the wings, or cloak, I can't tell what it is. But it just kind of finishes it off, just giving it a bit of texture here and there. And I might put a couple of lines around his eyes to give him a bit of an aged look. So a couple of creases around these eyes. And there. But basically, there you have a homunculus. Would you like to see your drawings on the channel? If you've drawn along to any of the tutorials, please email them to artfuldoodlebug@outlook.com and I'll feature the best ones here.